hat. Just back to the radio there, bro. Kimura from close guard. So from our position, traditionally how it's taught, I bring Ryan's hands to the mat, and then from here, the framing arm or the pulling arm, I build the base of my elbow, comes up first, and I don't control the wrist. The problem with this, Ryan can easily just body lock me and put me down, that's one option. Or, when he gets his hands on the mat, the minute I come up, he can use his hand to push me down, but also his head to push me down. So going back to this concept of wrist control, so last time we looked at basically stuffing Ryan's wrist into his body, breaking his base so his head moved to the other side, then I come up and locked it, that's one way. Another way is, loads of ways of getting Ryan's hand on the mat. I can pull and get a single necktie, and from here I can pull Ryan to my right, his left, and push with my single necktie to make him put that hand on the mat. Now I make a C grip on his wrist. From that position, if Ryan now tries to lift that off the mat, I just push it into his body. I can use my collar tie to move his head, and then I just sit up and make the grip. The other detail is I can go higher with this and make an elbow prop. The difference is on this one, I don't want my elbow in line with my head. I want it behind, so my head's in front of my elbow. Then I lock the Kimura. As Ryan tries to put me down, as long as I get the Kimura grip before he flattens me out, that's fine. So as he tries to put me down, I'm already moving my hip out. So then we talked about how I want to point my left knee towards the mat. So when I cross my ankles, I have angle. And now Ryan's two shoulders and my two shoulders are in a straight line. I'm gluing his elbow to my armpit. And from here, I lift my hips so he's carrying my weight. And now from this position, that's a pull. Okay. Danaher's other detail that he liked to do was he liked to put the leg over the top of the wrist. So as he lifts his hips, a leg press basically finishes it. So he's using less movement with his arms. Let's just get another angle on that. Perfect. So we're here. So again from there, I can pull so he comes within distance of getting a single necktie. And now as I pull my guard, I'm not just pulling my knees towards my chest, I'm pulling and pushing him so he puts his hand on the mat. Now I make the wrist grip, and now from this position, when I come up, I make an elbow prop behind my head. He tries to put me down from there, it's a little difficult, but the second I get the Kimura trap, doesn't matter if he puts me down. As he puts me down, I'm already escaping my hip. So again, we talked about getting my far knee pointing towards the mat and crossing my ankles. Danaher likes, if we just cut an ankle there, bro, just circle towards the mirrors. Danaher likes to bring his leg over the grip, if that makes sense. So now when I get my shoulders in line with Ryan's shoulders and my head, just a leg press, and watch what happens when I lift my hips off the mat. It's on and I'm not really putting too much tension in it. Let's just get one more angle on this side. So Ryan's inside my close guard. Yeah. If I can't get the single necktie, say he's really posturing, just that pull, and I'm pulling him this way to make him post with his hand. Now I get the wrist grip, and again sometimes I might have to bring my elbow to the far side, but I build that elbow prop and have it in front, so my head's in front of my elbow prop, lock on my Kimura trap, and now I'm escaping my hip. I want my left knee pointing towards the mat. So from this position, I'm going to bring my leg to the inside of the Kimura trap. So from here, last time we looked at a pull-based Kimura, when I lift my hips off the mat so Ryan's carrying my weight, I'm using my right thigh to finish the Kimura. So it's just driving force this way. The second you lift your hips, he's carrying your weight, all your weight goes into that shoulder.